we gon' shake it or what? When I bust out these bands, baby, is you gon' bust? Ain't no talking, let me know what's up. So let's cut to the chases, you fucking or what? And I'm in the cup with a big glizzy tuck, so you know I ain't going for none. Just to let you know I don't care about your man. So short, is you coming or what? Let me know, is you coming or what? Got a man, I don't get not a fuck. These hollow tips to show him he ain't tough. He say he got the Rugers, but that's not enough. We pop out in the foreigns and we hit meet up in the trunk. We got choppers with 50s and up. That bitch see I'm a boss, so her man to back up. 30 shots, knock him down, he ain't getting back up.
Keeping it dirty. Here with my nigga QUISBANDZ.
QUISBANDZ. Yeah.
Alright, bro. So where you from?
I'm from Champaign, Illinois.
Tell me a little bit about the area.
It's an hour outside of Chicago. It's like a small little city, but it's like hella dangerous and shit like that. It's where the University of Illinois at.
Okay. Now tell me about like a normal day in your life. You know, just growing up. Like, what are some of the things you would see? Tell me like a little bit of the environment that you were like raised
up there or here?
Yeah. No, up there.
I was like when I was young, bro. It wasn't really that bad and shit like that. We'll be able to go outside and like play and run around and shit like that and go to the park. But as we start getting older, then everybody wanted to like start little cliques and start gang banging and shit. And then it turned from like fights, and then it started turning to like guns and shit like that. And then it started getting like hella violent and shit like that. Then by that time, that's when we had moved down here.
When what age did you move down here?
Shit, I can't think of the age, but it was like when I was going into middle school. So what that is, like 12, 13, some shit like that.
Alright, and why did you decide to move here?
Really, it was my parents. Like, we had came here to visit for a summer vacation, and then they seen it and they loved it here, so they was like, we gonna move here. Then like 3 months later, we moved here.
Alright, so they just like the area, they weren't like escaping anything in the area you were in. It wasn't nothing like that.
No, I had like my cousins and shit. They was living out here, so we came to visit them for a vacation. Then they loved it, so we had moved here.
Okay, that's what's up. Now tell me about where'd you move to when you came here? When you came to Georgia, what area?
Lawrenceville.
Lawrenceville, and is that where you still stay now?
Yeah, and then I was in Decatur and shit for a little bit.
All right, and tell me about like the environment that you grew up in when you moved down here, compared to like where you were at in Illinois.
Really, it was sweet, bro. Like it was like life was like easier. Like at first, like when we first moved here, everything was sweet. Like we was like, damn, like we got that shit good now. But then like we start going through like struggle shit, cause I guess it was like we thought we had it, but we didn't type shit. So it was like we was in and out of them, staying in hotels and shit, sleeping in people's basements and shit like that. Like it was a whole bunch of shit. But then we had that got back straight.
That's good. You got back on track.
Yeah.
That sounds good. You got to pull yourself up out of those situations.
Yeah.
Do you think growing up in like, you said you went through some highs and lows, struggles, just like anybody. Do you think that had an impact on who you are as a person? And
yeah. Cause I seen a lot of shit at a young age that a lot of like people older than me ain't even seen yet. So it's like I really got used to that type shit, like as a shorty type shit.
I feel you. Do you think that your environment and the people you're around had an impact on like some of your musical influences, like who you listen to?
Yeah.
Alright, so tell me like who are some of your musical influences?
Really like all time, like number one is like Lil Wayne and shit like that. But like nowadays, it's really like a bunch of like Illinois rappers, like Chicago rappers, like Dirt, G Herbo,
Keith.
Yeah, of course him, all them type people like that. I fuck with like some Atlanta niggas like Lil Baby and all them type motherfuckers.
YSL.
Yeah.
Were you on like LA Capone and all them?
Yeah. Oh, you know about them?
Of course, bro. I know what goes on in the Chicago drill scene. I know what goes on, but yeah, no, it's tragic that dude died at such a young age. Had so much potential. Same thing with Rondo number 9, but he's locked up.
Yeah.
You
that shit crazy,
too,
bro.
On all them niggas.
I seen all that shit. Like it be feeling like I know them niggas type shit. Cause it's like I kind of like seen them like grow up too. So it's like it feel like I knew him. Like obviously I don't, but it just feel like it. So when LA had died and Rondo got locked up, that shit hurt me. Like it was my own people.
Right, it was because y'all in the same area, bro, for sure. So you talk about you said that you listen to a lot of the Chicago drill rappers, Keith, Baby, or Bibby, Dirk, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear their musical like style or influence? Do you hear it in your music?
Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes I don't really like compare myself to him, but like it'll be like sometimes if somebody be like, "Oh, you sound like Dirk in this shit," or "Oh, you sound like G Herbo in this shit," like some shit like that. So I can tell that's where I'm like kind of getting that shit from like listening to him and shit like that.
That's what's up. I definitely, when I was listening to your music, I can definitely see that like you definitely had some Chicago. Like it wasn't, you know, I'm not gonna say it doesn't sound like it, like a lot of the stuff down here is definitely different, but I can tell it was like kind of like a mix of influence. Like you got a bunch of different areas into your sound. I think that's dope. So you have a manager, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about him.
Like how I met him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Alright, so I met him like damn, it's really a long ass story. So like 2017, like me and all my homies, we had like this little rap group and shit like that. Then this little supporter we had of us, she had put us on to this other manager, and then like he was our manager. I ain't gonna say his name and shit like that. He a hoe, but anyway, he was. but yeah, he was our manager and shit like that. And then that shit ain't work out. So I had went like a whole nother year without management. Then all my other niggas, they had stopped rapping and shit, cause like the studio we was going to, he had like relocated, so we ain't have a studio. Then everybody else, they like fell off like, oh well, I'm done rapping and shit. But me, I had invested into my own equipment, so I kept on going. And then like a year later, the manager who we was with the year before, he came back and like hit me up, like reached back out to me, said he wanted to try it again. At first I went with it, and then I was just like, let me just see what he talking about. And then I'm glad I did that shit, cause when I went with him, like we had a meeting. And then the meeting was with my new manager, and then my dad, like, he was like, "Oh no, fuck that other nigga. We gonna go with this nigga," cause like he actually knew what he was doing and shit. Like he was experienced. Then like his contract was looking good. So and then I signed with him.
So you signed to him?
Yeah.
That's what's up. And what does he do for you exactly? Like what are some of his jobs in terms of like, does he, you know, he markets you, I'm sure.
I mean, shit, really, that nigga, he do like, he act like he like a second pops to me type shit. Like he like a big brother to me. Like even like outside of the music shit, like he teach me a lot of shit. Like I learned a lot of shit from him. Like he lead me in the right direction, make sure I'm staying out of trouble, all that type of shit. But of course, like when it comes to the music, like he putting me on to a lot of the industry stuff, teaching me about it, marketing all my music and like all that type shit.
That's what's up, especially having someone like that, being able to be a positive influence on you. That's definitely something you always want to surround yourself with, you know, positive people who are doing the right things, you know. Because if you get into a situation where you're managed by someone who doesn't have your best interest in mind, it can be a really toxic thing. For you as an artist and your situation, it can go south. We've seen it happen a lot in the industry. So just always, make sure that you surround yourself with, you know, positive people. Always,
for sure.
So you told me, when you hit me up, you said that you were in talks that Def Jam. Now was that? Tell me about that relationship.
Oh, I ain't talked to him. They was talking to my manager.
Okay.
Yeah, like it'd be a lot of labels reaching out to us. Like at first, when they first started reaching out to me, I was like, I'd get excited about it, and then like the contract wouldn't be right and stuff like that. So now, like, I mean, I would be excited that like they noticing me, but I don't really think too much of it, cause it's like if these labels got all these big artists, why would they come to me? I ain't really made no noise yet, so why would they come to me and put me over them? So their contracts always be bullshit. So I don't really like pay attention to it.
Right, yeah, I think that's a smart thing to do, because they'll try to get any little talent they can, and you know, people just want to say that they're signed to you know, a label or whatever, and it's really just a terrible deal. That, and you know, if you end up, you know, when you do pop and they have the total upper hand advantage,
that's what I'm saying,
you know, they have control over absolutely everything, your entire life, all your music masters, all that shit. So that leads me to my next question. You plan to stay independent? Is that something you want to do, or if the chance were to arise, would you sign?
Yeah, if the contract right.
The contract right. What, like, would you even consider just staying independent? Like,
yeah, I would, but it just depends on what they talking about. Like, cause like, for example, all the other ones, they'll be like, oh, we want you to sign for 7 years for $200,000. like if they just dropped me 200,000 right now in my hands, that'll be a lot. But if you think about it over 7 years, that's not shit.
No, not at all.
So like, but it feels like the label came up to me with like, all right, we just want to sign you for like 1 or 2 years. Then it's like, all right, well that shit's straight. But it's like they come in with like 7, 8, 9 years. Like,
right.
You never know where I'd be in that long. Like what if I pass Drake or some shit? It's
exactly.
like.
And then you just signed this deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
where they're gonna be profiting all of it. Yeah, it's just
hell no.
It's not worth it. I mean, like if you stay independent, you get to keep all your masters. You make all the type of money because ain't nobody taking a slice of that.
That's
like,
what I'm
you
saying.
getting 100% of that.
Sure.
So when I was looking at your music, I saw that you had a joint album with 12K.
Yeah, 12K down.
Tell me about that album, how that came about.
Oh yeah, that's my brother, bro. But yeah, like really, like when I moved here, like we had got real close. So it's like it feel like I knew him like since the day I was born, type shit. So like we started like rapping together. Then like when I got like the little setup in my house and shit like that, we was like, hey bro, let's just make a damn collab tape. And then that's how that shit came about. Then we just dropped that shit.
How long did it take for you guys to do it?
Shit, I don't really remember. It ain't take no time though. It ain't take no time.
Was there an inspiration behind the tape, or was you just like, I just got together, feeling it? All right,
we was just recording shit.
Tell me about the inspiration behind some of your other music. Like, is there an inspiration there? Is it just you write, you have something on your head you got to get off?
Yeah, it's just like really like I don't write my music. Like I go and I speak like off my brain.
Okay.
Cause I got it in my room, so it ain't no need to write. So I just go in there and I just like freestyle and punch in and shit like that. I just go off like how I'm feeling at the time, and then I just express myself like that.
Would you ever write, or is it just you always gonna stay true to freestyling?
The only time I'll write is if it's like let's say my manager hit me, he like, hey, we got a studio session tomorrow at then I'll be like, so I want to write so I can make sure everything perfect. But when I'm at home and shit, there's no need to write because it's right there.
Right.
Like I can take as much time as I need.
Facts. But when you're in the studio for real recording, you gotta make sure everything coming out. I feel that. Well, what about the difference between the music versus when you write when it's just off the dome? Like, do you notice a difference there?
Yeah.
Do you have a preference to which kind of music, or you kind of?
I'd rather do it off the dome.
You feel it's like more authentic and just
cause like when I write, like at the moment when I'm writing, it'll be off my feelings. But like let's say I'm writing for Saturday or some shit. Now Saturday coming, I'm in a whole different mood, so it's like I'm just forcing it.
That's a good point.
But when I'm freestyling off the head, like I'm giving you like how I really feel.
That's definitely a good point. I didn't think about that. Do you have any upcoming projects? Anything in the works?
Yeah, we got well, me and bro, we finna drop a video soon.
Right.
That's coming real soon. Stay on the lookout for that shit. And then me.
What's the name of that song?
It's called WW3.
Okay. WW3. Look out for it.
You know. But shit. And then like for myself, I got like just right now, I just got a bunch of singles just dropping and videos and shit like that.
That's what you have like an EP or a tape.
I'm gonna drop one eventually, but I gotta build the hype for it first.
Okay. Have you started working on it? Thinking about a theme, thinking about, what you're gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really like plan it out. Like I just make a bunch of songs. Then whenever I'm ready for it, I pick like my hardest like 8 songs and make it a project.
I feel like that's what a lot of people do. Like they just have, I feel like it's like a little roster, bro, and like either the hardest songs get to start, and then you got some that be on the bench. And you got a couple bitches in reserves. When your music, bro, and some of your music, it's real shit. Like, what is a message that you want to send with your music? What do you want your listeners to take from your music?
I want them to like feel like what I went through and like where I want to be in life type shit. Like I want them to like feel me. Like when you listen to my music, I want it to be like he was like, damn, like I know him type shit, but really you don't. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like on some shit like that.
So we had YML on the show last week. His video will be out very soon. Probably out by the time this interview comes out. Go check that shit out. How'd you meet him?
I met him through work.
Okay, where'd y'all work at?
FedEx.
And what'd you and Mel do there at FedEx?
Bro, we was unloading trucks and shit.
Moving some boxes.
Yeah.
Delivering some packages.
Yeah.
Alright, so y'all just friends, y'all. When y'all like start making music together?
Shit, we started making music immediately. Like when I met him, shit, we just started talking about music and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then we like exchange numbers and shit like that. Then we just start doing the music shit.
Hell yeah, bro. Music brought y'all together. That's what's up. Would you ever consider doing a joint project with Mel?
Yeah, we already been talking about it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Shit, that would be some dope shit right there. You should definitely get something like that running, bro. No cap.
For sure.
Tell me about your shoe game a little bit, bro.
About my who? My shoe game?
Shoe game, yeah. Shoe game.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't be caring about shoes no more, bro. When I was in high school and I was younger, bro, I used to always, like, if it's a new Jordan and shit that come out, I gotta get them type shit. But now, I don't really give a fuck about that shit no more, bro. I be focused on strictly music, bro.
Strictly
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's where all your money gonna go.
Hell yeah. Don't get me wrong, I still be buying them motherfuckers, but I ain't really focused on them like that no more.
So you said Jordans, bro. What's your favorite Jordan?
Probably the 11s.
The 11s?
I ain't gonna lie, the 11s.
I feel like ones are just classic though, bro. You get a classic.
I mean, but it's like you can never go wrong with 11s, bro.
11s are hard too.
I done seen some ugly ass ones, bro. But 11s, you can't go wrong with them motherfuckers, bro.
You ain't seen ugly. Come on, there's some ugly ass 11s. There's some ugly ass Jordans.
No, I don't like the little top ones though, but I don't like them motherfuckers.
Okay. So what are some of your style influences, bro? Like with your clothes drip.
Shit. I fuck with shit. Damn, that's a lot, bro. I fuck with Fendi and shit like that. But really like designer, bro. I just like the belts and shit.
Okay.
I just like the belts, like pants and shit. Like I like Amiris and shit like that. But all that shit, they be making these tight ass jeans and shit. I don't fuck with that shit.
Then what's your favorite belt? Like
my favorite belt?
Yeah,
Fendi belt.
Okay, Fendi belt. Yeah, hell yeah. Fendi belts where it's at. Louis V belts are hard too.
The Gucci and Louis though, like those hard, but they gotta like they kind of like played out. Like
I fuck with a Fendi. If I were to get to spend some money on a designer belt, it'd definitely be some Fendi, bro. Definitely be a Fendi belt, no cap. But like, where'd you get your style from? Like, was there someone specific in your life that you looked up to for the style advice, or was it like artists that you saw growing up that you listened to?
No, like a lot of my style and shit like that, it came from like my mama and shit like that. Like my mom and her side of the family, they really be into like fashion and like dressing nice no matter what you got. Like she the type, like she can go into Walmart and come out that motherfucker making look like she came out of Gucci type shit. Like she just know how to like put stuff together. So it's like I learned how to like put stuff together and shit like that. But like based off the clothes and shit, I just get that from like off the generation we grew up in and shit like that.
True. And that's what people don't realize. It's not about like the quality of clothes you have. It's not about how much money you can spend on a certain pair of clothes. It's like you said, just putting it together, knowing what to put together, just mix matching it, being unique. It's not hard. You just gotta know how to dress. Yeah, it's you can go shopping at Goodwill, come out with a fire ass outfit. You know how to put that shit together. Honestly,
I'm saying, bro.
Shit, bro. So what's the outlook for 2020? What if I were to have you back on the show in a year? Where do you see yourself being?
I see myself having a lot of money. I see myself having a lot of hits out, a lot of videos, did a lot of shows, probably on tours, some shit like that. Shit, I see myself big.
You going
I ain't gonna push it like I'm on some P Diddy shit, but I feel like I'm gonna be getting up there.
That's what's up, sure. Bro. I believe in it. We can make it happen. We can do this shit. You say you have some videos coming up. Who shoots your videos?
I use a variety of people, bro. But
local people.
Yeah, my last video I had Cart Jordan do it.
Okay.
And then before that I had my homie named Amir Dolphin. I had my homie named Reefa Films do it. Shit, I can't even think off the top of my head, but yeah, I had a few people shoot my videos.
That's what's up.
I had bro Chuco Film shoot my video.
And they all out of like the Gainesville area, Atlanta area.
Cart Jordan is, but all the other ones, yeah, they be in like Lawrenceville, shit like that. Like they be all around.
Okay. And your producer, bro. Tell me about a little bit about your producer. Who do you work with?
I work with a lot of producers. Whoever hit me up trying to work, I'm with it. But
is there someone who you keep going to that you think is really like can master your sound?
I got this other producer. He signed to the management company BJM Management 2. His name Dripavelli. I use a lot of his beats. I use my homie, his name Wade Lockwood. Who else we got? I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot of producers.
You ever work with 808 Donnie?
Who?
808 Donnie?
Nah.
You ain't checked out, man. That man's fucking fire, bro. He be making big moves for a lot of dudes, for a lot of like local rappers. I'm trying to get him on the show. Shout out 808 Donnie. Come get your interview, nigga. Come get your motherfucking interview. I swear to God.
Yeah, I gotta check.
I need that nigga on the show. Yeah, check him out for real.
He from around here?
Yeah, he's in Gainesville. I'm pretty sure. So he's from the Gainesville area. But I know I always see him on Instagram, just like working with a lot of rappers, doing videos. He does cover art, produces. That's where it's at. So,
yeah, I gotta get up with him then.
Oh yeah, bro.
For sure.
Who are some of the people that you work with a lot? Like in terms of like features on your songs. Who are some of the people that you've worked with?
My homie 12K Dale. My homie Lil Famo, Cash Out HB. Who else? One Way Cam. Draco Wop. Shit, it's a lot of motherfuckers, bro. It's a lot of people. I can keep on naming. It's a lot of people.
Are they all local people, or is it just like you kind of send stuff?
I met them all out here, but like they all like spread out. Like my homie 12K Dale, he in Philly right now. My homie Lil Famo, he moved out. My homie Cash Out HB, he in Cali right now. Like yeah, it all like spreads out. But I all met him out here though.
Where at, like a show or something?
Nah, like
you performed at a show yet?
Not really. I did before, but it wasn't like no actual like big ass showcase type shit.
Okay.
And but yeah, I just meet them like all around, like through school, like just through the street somewhere. I just meet them or through music.
Of course, brother.
Work, whatever.
I'm sure, like, even just starting with this shit, I've met so many people.
Bro.
We all do the same thing, doing in the same type shit.
Yeah, I met a lot of people through this shit.
So, like, talking about a show, would you like to do a show, bro? Like, you think you could fucking turn that shit up, bro?
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be one of the funnest part of being a rapper, just being able to turn that motherfucker up, bro. Just, people go crazy. You don't think you get nervous, though?
Yeah, like you get nervous before you go on, but like once you walk on the stage and you get the mic, it's like everything just go.
Yeah,
because it's like you just gotta go out there.
Well, so
like you can't if you go out there scared, like they can see it.
Yeah.
So like
you just gotta let it go. Energy. You gotta have that energy for sure.
Yeah.
One day, bro. One day you'll be rocking up on the stage for sure, bro.
For sure. This year.
This year? Oh, yeah. Hey, once you get booked, nigga, you send that shit to me because I'm going to be there and turn up. All the boys be out there turning up.
For sure.
Shit. All right, bro. I appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate you for having me.
Is there anything I missed before you go? Anything you want to talk about? We got future upcoming projects dropping a video, World War 3 with YML.
Yeah.
So that's fucking coming out soon.
Yeah, that's everything. Just follow me on everything. Go get all my music and shit.
Oh yeah, check him out. I'll have all his links and shit in the description up screen. Y'all saw it at the beginning of the video. Appreciate you coming through, my nigga.
Appreciate you for having me, bro.
We'll get you back on for an update. Expect that.
All right, bet.